Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, welcome to my channel. So today I've decided to film a sort of story time type video, I guess you could call it. Obviously if you've clicked this video you know what it's going to be about, but yeah, it's about the time when I used a face mask and it like literally burnt off my face. And also I'm not making this video with the intention to be like naming and shaming companies and to sort of, I don't know, I'm not saying any disrespect or anything bad against the company of the face mask that I used, because I guess it was my fault, but I will get into that. So yeah, I'll just start with the story now. Okay, so first of all, the products that I use, and also I'm going to be inserting pictures and stuff into this video, so I'll just do little warnings before I show the clips because it wasn't very pretty. So the product that I used was from the Body Shop, which was a clay mask. It was a tea tree oil clay mask. Now I love the Body Shop and I've been using their products for years and I've never had an issue. But yeah, I will get into it. So it started one night. I was just washing my face. I cleansed it as normal. I often do masks and stuff on my face, and I had this new one and I decided to use it and I put it on my skin and I could sort of feel it was like burning a little bit, but it wasn't anything too bad. And I just thought, because I know tea tree oil is pretty strong, and I thought that's probably just a good sting, like just cleansing everything out or whatever. But yeah, it was after about 5 minutes or so and it started to burn really badly. So I was like, oh, I'll just wash it off and, you know, maybe I'll just only be able to keep it on for a couple of minutes or whatever. Anyway, I washed it off and my face was quite red and I didn't think anything of it, because my skin's very sensitive. Anytime I use a mask, when I like wash it off, like my face goes red. And then it was after about an hour, I noticed that my face was still red. It hadn't settled down and I was like, oh, that's kind of strange. And then I was like looking closely at my skin in the mirror and I could see sort of, I don't know, hard to explain, like I guess raw bits of skin, but it wasn't anything, like it wasn't look in the mirror and straight away be like, oh my god, like my face is raw. It was only I'd look up close and I would see these little patches and I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe I just won't use that face mask again, or like I didn't really think anything too serious. I was like, oh, maybe that was just a bit too strong for my skin or whatever. So it was kind of sore. I just put some moisturizer on my face, flushed it with cold water and stuff, and then I went to bed. And then I woke up the next morning, and I'm sorry if this video is going to contain too much information, but yeah, I woke up and my face was kind of stuck to my pillow and I had to like peel the pillow off. And I know it sounds disgusting because it was. And I looked in the mirror and I had these light little scabs all over. Like it wasn't my whole face. It was just these little splotches like covering my face. And I was like, oh, like that's not good. So I went into like my kitchen and I saw my brother was up and I like told him, I'm just like, look, and I was kind of just like, yeah. And then I showed my mum and I was like, I can't go out. I didn't know what it was. Anyway, turns out I'm allergic to tea tree oil. So this is kind of why you should always do a patch test first. And I just kind of assumed, because I'd used stuff from the Body Shop before, that it wouldn't be an issue. So yeah, that's why like at first when I decided to make this video, I wasn't actually going to say the product that I used, but then I just said no, because this is all kind of my fault. I should have done a patch test. But anyway, so yeah, that day I'm not leaving the house, like understandably so. But yeah, and then I realized there was no food at home, so I had to while my mum was at work, she had to leave and come and bring me lunch and stuff, and I was just so bad. And then the next day, because that was when I was at my makeup college, and I'm like, I don't really want to be missing too many days, and you could only have a certain amount of days you could miss to like pass. And I'm like, well, so the next day, it was the Tuesday, I'm like, I'm just gonna go, and because I was getting used to it, I'm like, oh, my face isn't that bad, but yeah, I was getting the train in the mornings, especially was peak hour, so the train was very busy, and I was literally sitting on the train. I had like my earphones in and I'm sitting like that. I'm like, no one look at me. I mean, that probably looked creepy, like me being like that. I probably looked like, what's the name? Like Samara from The Ring. But yeah, I was just, yeah. And then when I got to college, because I told everyone, I'm like, the day before, I'm like, I can't come in, like my face is scabs. So yeah, I went in and obviously I couldn't have makeup applied to my face. That was just not a good day, just the amount of people that stared at me. And normally, I don't really care what people think of me, but I just don't like having all that attention on me, especially from strangers. Like people just staring at me, like I didn't even say anything, like just staring. And I mean, that's similar to like when I had my green hair, I had people just staring at me all the time. But this time they sort of looked at me like I was just a freak or disgusting. So I decided, I'm like, I'm not leaving the house until this is cleared up. But of course, it couldn't be that easy because my hibernation plans didn't go so well because I was getting my bathroom renovated at that time. So we had tradies at our house. And I was like, I don't want anyone to see me like this. So I was like just staying in my room. And it was so bad because I couldn't even cover it with makeup because it was my raw skin. And it was just awful. And it took over a week for it to heal up, which was so bad. Like I don't know. It was just awful. And you can probably, if you go back to like my first few videos that I uploaded on my channel, it was just after that had started to heal because I planned on starting my YouTube channel like that week, but then like, I have scabs, and then I was just so excited to start my channel. And then when I could finally cover my face again, I was like, yeah, starting the channel. So, and that at that point, because I still had, like my skin was totally smooth. I just had like red scars. And at that point, I was like, well, maybe these won't go away. So I was like, there's no point to wait around. So that's why, yeah, I started my channel. And so yeah, if you go to my first few videos, you'll be able to see the scars very clearly. And obviously, as you watch my later videos, as it goes on, pretty much all those scars have cleared up. Obviously now with makeup, I have a full face of makeup on now, but sure, you can tell my skin is looking pretty good. But yeah, when I don't have makeup on, if I look up closely, I've still got one on my forehead, my chin, and a couple on my cheeks, little scars, but I can live with that. I'm just so glad because it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, anyway, so this just shows, moral of the story, always do a patch test because yeah, it'll be pretty bad if you don't. But I hope you liked this video, and again, I just want to say that like disclaimer, this is nothing against the Body Shop because I can say this is 100% my fault. Because yeah, I didn't realize I had the allergy until it was too late. I found out the hard way, but yeah. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you found it entertaining, or if you feel sorry that I went through this, because I kind of was feeling pretty sorry for myself at the time. Anyway, I will see you in the next video, and make sure to subscribe below so you can see more videos, because I will try and upload more regularly now. And yeah, bye.